Yo, what's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Let's get into this news. Let's get into this Kratos news. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you might not be aware, but God of War Kratos actor Joseph Gatt arrested for alleged sexually explicit communication with a minor. This link will be in the description section. This is some sick shit. What the fuck is going on with PlayStation? Excuse my language. It is what it is. This is some crazy shit. I mean, what is going on? Let's read this article. This PlayStation news now. This is not like some random just out of the left field type rumors and stuff like that. Okay, they're clarifying. Okay. While Christopher Judge is the voice actor for Kratos in the 2018 reboot, and there is video evidence that he did mocap as well. Joseph Gatt's resume via blah blah blah. Okay, we gonna get to the nitty gritty. We know who he is and everything. Um, okay, let's see. And they have police officers from the juvenile division of the Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force, according to the statement, executed a residential search warrant as his home. They said as his home, the department at his home. Gatt was arrested on a felony warrant for contact with a minor for a sexual offense. After posting a $5,000 bail, the English actor who lives in Los Angeles was released on the same day of his arrest, according to his booking report. The Los Angeles Police Department is attempting to identify any possible additional victims and has asked anyone with more information to contact the department. Okay, so I mean, my thing is this. Okay, if he did it, lock his ass under the jail a million times over. He should never see freedom ever again. Life, 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 life plus life times life twice. Okay, he needs to explain himself. He needs to come out and say something. And a quote from him from Twitter after this. Let's see. I obviously want to address the absolutely horrifying and completely untrue allegations recently leveled against me. They are 100% categorically wrong and reckless. I have confirmed errors and misleading information in today's press release. I am fully cooperating with police and LAPD to get to the bottom of this. I look forward to clearing my good name. Okay, so he's denying it. Okay. And at the end of his tweet, he says, Thank you to all of my friends and supporters who know that this is untrue and understand for legal reasons I cannot comment further on social media. Yeah, you pay lawyers for a reason. And a lot of people, you know, well, like I said before, if it's true, you should be locked under the jail. I have zero tolerance for that. And that's just that's my stance on that. Now, for whatever reason, if he's been smeared and targeted, he needs to follow the paper trail and get to the source of who's doing it and sue the fuck out of them for defamation of character because that is a horrific and disgusting thing to be accused of, especially in the gaming community where kids obviously going to game. They're gonna even play games that they shouldn't be playing. And they're gonna play online, and people will have headsets, and they communicate and talk to each other. And there's no place for this kind of action in the gaming community or anywhere else in society. So you being accused of that, like sexual misconduct on in the gaming community or whatever, um, you need to fight that because this your name is on the line. Your name is your brand, and your brand is your business, and that's how you live. That's how you take care of yourself and your family. So you need to definitely fight that shit if if you didn't do it, and if you did, I hope you get what's coming to you. But that's the world we live in right now. You don't know who is what, and you got to question everything nowadays, and it's so easily to smear somebody's name over something that's not even true. You can steal somebody's picture off, Facebook, Twitter, or whatever, save it in your phone, and then post it on another site that says, "Hey, you like to kill llamas. You enjoy killing llamas for a living," and put your face on there, and all of a sudden, people coming at you like, "Oh, you're the llama killer." I didn't open that account. I didn't put my pictures up there. I mean, but well, especially if people who call themselves don't like you or whatever, and they disagree with what you're saying, and they call themselves hate you, even though they don't know you. I mean, you're a stranger to them. You're a stranger to them, but they hate you because you said something I don't agree with. And let me steal your pictures and put them on a terrorist website or something. And I mean, just it's just a whole bunch of fuck shit goes on in today's society, and people just they just lap that shit up. Like, what the fuck? Like it's true or something. So if I was this dude, I would definitely fight this. Said Gad has also they talking about his resume. So he did some work on uh Star Wars, the Old Republic series. He was on that in like 2011. So he has an extensive resume. He definitely needs to protect his name because his name that's your business, bro. And if it's not true, you better guard it with your life because that's how you making money. You need to definitely defend your name if these allegations are false. And I was looking forward. I'm still looking forward to this game when it comes out. God of War. You know, I was like, oh, God of War is the shiznit. Like it or not. But it is what it is. On that, shoot. Let's jump to this joint right here. Okay. So GTA 5 next gen versions apparently removes some controversial content. This is interesting. It looks like Rockstar Games has quietly removed some controversial content from GTA 5, PS5, and Xbox Series X versions. The content in question includes several transphobic jokes and stereotypes that LGBTQ plus game professionals group out making games had previously called on Rockstar Games to remove via an open letter. The changes were spotted by Reddit user Jay Prospero and Twitter user Christy Cloud. Okay, this content has been let's see. It's unclear the content to which Rockstar Games has made the aforementioned changes, but so far players have spotted the removal of a toy in the arcade and some trans caricatures outside cockatoos. Okay. Now, I didn't notice, um, but this is just another example of the ultra woke society that we live in. Anything you say and do is oh, it's so offensive to this person and that person, and oh, I'm so mad and disgusted by it's a game, people. It's supposed to be offensive. I mean, you literally, you know, whether it's within a mission or you just want to do some random like dumb shit, you can literally snatch people out of their cars and carjack them. You can literally walk down the street and just shoot random people if you feel like it. It's a video game, people. Come on. I mean, we're getting real carried away with like this. We're overcorrecting a lot of things that don't even need to be corrected because people have the ability and you have the right to, if you don't like what you're seeing or hearing, you can change the station, you can listen to or watch something else. But we seem to live in a society nowadays that, if I don't agree with you or say what you want me to say, you're wrong and you're crazy, you're this, you're that. How about we just don't agree? And that's okay too. This We don't all have to live in an echo chamber where everybody has to, okay, this is what I think and say. So the person next to me has to think and say it too. And if they don't, then there's a problem and maybe we should go to war. This is actually the root of how wars start too between countries. Because one country thinks this way and another country thinks that way. And then we start to intermingling with each other and well, my way is better and your way. And then that's how wars start on a mass scale, and it's a bunch of nonsense at the end of the day, and people need to just get a grip on themselves. I mean, and Grand Theft Auto of all games, I mean, this is the flag that you guys are planning. This is the hill you're gonna die on, huh? I mean, I put the link in the description area. You guys can check it out. I mean, this is just blatant nonsense right here. I mean, what are what have we devolved into as a society? This this is definitely de-evolution on the highest level when a video game disturbs you and it makes you this angry. I mean, you're literally just looking for something to be mad about, angry about. It's a video game. Which that I still enjoy, and my complaint would be, why is Rockstar juicing it? I mean, yeah, juicing and just riding this game into the ground. I mean, it's past time to make a new one. I mean, when is Grand Theft Auto 6 coming out? That would be my complaint. but not the content that's in the game. I mean, the game is reflects real life. This is like it or not, the game, people say what they say and they think what they think in real life. Behind closed doors, on the other side of closed doors in the public, they say these things. So if the game is a reflection of real life, then what's the problem with having that? You know, it has all the other negative aspects of life in the game. What's wrong with that negative aspect of life in the game? Now, I just find it kind of hypocritical and weird that, you know, uh, the gay and trans community, they want to be treated fair and equal, but they don't want to be treated fair and equal. So it's all right to do things and say things about straight people, but if you do and say things about them that they don't like, it's a whole conspiracy and it's a whole problem. And oh, we got to cancel you. It's just a whole bunch of nonsense and that just doesn't make sense to me. And now that thought process is draining itself into the gaming industry. And before you know it, if you look at a lot of the games that have come out, a lot of them are women centric as far as the hero is the woman, the main character is a woman. Now, on his face, I don't have a problem with that. The problem that I have is the subtraction of having a choice. Why can't you choose? Like one thing I like about Sifu, now, somewhat of a spoiler alert. If you haven't played Sifu and you want to in the future, somewhat of a spoiler alert. In the beginning, you have a choice if you want to, as far as being a character, if you want to pursue it as a girl or a boy. Because when it happens in the character, when the teacher, when his dad, who's also a sensei, when he gets murdered and and the four bandits leave, it asks you if you want to be a boy or a girl. So you make your choice. So whatever you choose, you grow up as that character, and that's how the story evolves. You're that character, but you're either whatever choice you made, being a boy or a girl, the obstacles and things are basically the same. Nothing has changed, but you have a choice. That's what gamers should do. Give the gamer that's what the game creators should do. Give us a choice if we want to pursue the the storyline and the adventure as a boy or a girl, a man or a woman. That eliminates all that eliminates everything. There's no confusion. There's no everybody can have the experience that they choose. But instead of doing that, they choose to okay, we're gonna make this game women centric. A woman is gonna be the hero and she's gonna do all this cool stuff and this and that. And it's just too much. It's just ultra woke for the wrong reasons. And that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And I put this link in the description column. You guys can check it out. But yeah, that's my whole thing on that. Just ultra woke for no reason. That is a problem, ladies and gentlemen. That is a problem. You know, you know what I'm saying? But you know, let's get into Okay, my bad. I didn't mean to do that. We're gonna go back. Let's go back for a minute because why the PS5 needs a Pro controller. Okay. Um, a lot of you guys have complaints about the controller. You said that you haven't had your system that long and the controller is drifting and shit like that. Um, I gotta take you word. Personally, I haven't had the drifting issue. I have two controllers. Um, the original one, the one that I use all the time, the white one, I haven't had any problems. And the secondary one, which is a black one, I haven't had any problems out of that one either. I bought that one maybe a couple months ago. Um, you know, I just gotta take y'all for y'all word for it. I don't. I like the controller. I mean, and people complain about the battery life not lasting that long. For those of you that have iPhones, um, the original charger that comes with your iPhone, you can take the cord off of there, and PS5 has a cord you can plug into that uh the plug. You can directly plug the cord into the back of the and into the slot, and then you can plug it in to like an extension cord or whatever, and then plug that directly into your controller. And then you won't even you would never have to worry about losing power. So, you know, so this whole thing about the power of the controller not lasting that long is kind of a silly argument. And it's you can solve that problem very easily by doing what I just mentioned. So, you know, food for thought. But let's jump down a rabbit hole, see what they're talking about in this article. This article is also in the description. There's a link to it, and you can read it for yourself. Anyone who's been fortunate enough to get their hands on a PS5 will agree that, along with its super fast SSD, the DualSense controller is one of the console's best features. I definitely agree with that. I just like how it fits in my hands, like the symmetry with the buttons and the stick portion of it is just everything fits like perfectly as far as where everything's located. Just everything's, you know. For those of you that have the PS5, you understand exactly what I'm talking about. Everything it just fits perfectly in your hand. Even though games like Seafood is very challenging and your hands will get tired, but it's definitely it's definitely a great controller. This I would definitely say it is the best controller that they've ever created. Definitely. Since the PS5's release, the DualSense Gamepad is considered to be one of the best controllers in gaming, even winning an online poll as part of the recent BAFTA Games Awards. Yeah, just saying how good the controller is. I definitely agree with that. But I know that they're saying the market wants a PS5 Pro controller. I don't know. You know, I'm gonna say I don't know on that. Does the market really want that? I mean, because from what I understand, from what I've read And my personal experience as far as the controller is concerned, I'm gonna say that's I'm gonna call bullshit on that. I don't think the market wants a pro controller. I think the market really likes the controller we're using. Now, that's just my personal opinion. Correct me if I'm wrong, but what do you guys think? Do you guys think we need a pro controller? A PS5 Pro controller? I mean, is it necessary? Is that something you're looking forward to? Is that something you want Sony to do? You know, how much better do you think the PS5 Pro controller would be compared to the current controller that comes with the console? That's the question. 'Cause I mean, I don't know what else they can do because if it's I mean, I would say I have average size hands. They're not big, they're not small, they're average size, I would say. And I can reach all the controllers. I can reach all the buttons like perfectly without no shifting or anything. It just everything fits perfectly, no matter what game I'm playing and what buttons I need to push to play the game. The controller it just fits perfectly in my hands. So I don't know what else Sony could possibly do. I mean, if you have extra large hands or extra small hands, you know make a comment in the comment section. Let me know what can possibly be done to make the controller better because personally, I think as constructed, it is perfect the way it is right now. So that's just my personal opinion. Don't take it to the bank if you ain't trying to cash it. We'll just leave it at that. But yeah, that's man. But yeah, that's my take on that shit. And personally, I for those of you out there that you have it in your mind that, you know what, I'm going to wait till the prices drop. I'm not going to buy a PS5 because eventually it's going to be $300 again. In theory, you're right. But the problem is when it does drop down to $300, $200 again, that will be because the PS6 is out. Look at the gas prices. Look at the food prices. Look at everything around you has increased in price. So there's not going to be any more PlayStations for 200 and $300 that are new, like as far as the current gen model. If you want a current gen model, you're not going to pay 200, $300 anymore. Those days are gone. Sure, the chip shortage is a problem and it's contributing to you know, phone costs. You want to buy a new phone, a new iPhone or Android, that's going to be more. You want to buy a new computer, that's going to be more. You want to buy a new TV, that's going to be more because they're saying that there's a shortage in like a chip that's needed for these electronics and stuff like that. But even if that wasn't the case, the prices always increase on stuff. So you can't be like, well, I'm just going to sit back and I'm going to wait till it drops to, you know, what the PS2 was when it launched. Well, by that logic, you'll always be one generation behind as far as consoles. The PS5 is not gonna significantly drop, I should say. It's always gonna be around now. A lot of you guys are getting it for 6, 7, $800, $1,000. That's gonna be the going rate in the future. That's it is what it is. That's what it's gonna be. So for those of you that call yourself gonna wait and all this and that, guess what? You're never gonna have a PS5. You're never gonna get a PS5. Even if it's in Walmart right in front of your face, the price is probably gonna say $800 or some shit like that. Sony's gonna start pricing PlayStations the same as TVs. You notice how when we go to Best Buy or Walmart or wherever you buy your TV from, and it says $2,000, $3,000. We don't complain about it. We don't say shit. I'm gonna wait till that TV is $100. By the time that TV is $100, three, four, five, six new updated versions of that TV will be on the market. So good luck with uh if you're gonna wait it out as you say. It's not going to work. But on that note, yeah, just shout out to all the people out there that have got their hands on a PS5 and you are enjoying the fuck out of that shit because I am too. And I'm on that shit with you motherfuckers, especially you assholes on GTA 5 live online and shit. Yeah, I'm a rookie I mean, well, I ain't gonna say I'm a rookie. I'm not a rookie, but I don't have the time to perfect to be as good as you guys. You guys play all day, all night. You got time to be good to unlock secrets and stuff like that. I had a guy, I was playing online and I was just shooting like random people, whatever, whatever. And I guess this guy didn't like it. I guess his rank was higher than mine or whatever, whatever. And some kind of way, this fucking asshole was able to take away all my weapons and shit. I couldn't do shit but punch people. I'm like, what the You literally have that much time on your hands to learn shit like that? I mean, what kind of asshole does shit like that? If you if your rank is so much higher than mine, why would you need to take my weapons to stop me from fucking you up? Obviously, you're not as good as you claim to be, sir. But that's neither here nor there. Cause I know there's a lot of you assholes out there that do stupid shit like that. Oh yeah, you talking too much shit to me. Let me show you this. Let me take your weapons. You fucking pussy. Yeah, that's exactly what you are. A fucking pussy. Cause you're scared. A rookie was coming up in there fucking you up and talking shit. And if you saw me in real life, you couldn't physically do that to me because physically I don't look like a gamer. Physically, I look like something else. See, I'm a little bit different than a lot of gamers in this space. I'm a little bit different. I look different. I'm 6 foot, 236 pounds. I hit weight, I have martial arts background, and I can still carry. So I look different than the average gamer. I talk different than the average gamer. I dress different than the average gamer. So I know a lot of you motherfuckers would not say certain shit to my face in real life. So your escape is to say and do certain things in Grand Theft Auto because that's where you have all the power. You're powerful there. I get it. Okay. But that was some hoe shit that you did. And if you hear this video and shit, yeah, nigga, I'm talking directly to you. That was some bitch made ass shit that you did. Let me hit this button and that button and, you know, put you on timeout and take all your weapons. Yeah, that's some hoe shit. That's some feminine energy shit that you possess right there. So I just had to call you on that. But otherwise, yo, Cobra Clutch be in the building. You know what I'm saying? You catch me on Grand Theft Auto 5 doing it because Rockstar gonna keep juicing this shit. They not, I'm starting to think they never gonna come out with another Grand Theft Auto. They making all these motherfucking micro purchases they be having and shit. Like, okay, you spend 20 here and 20 there, you can get this advantage and that advantage. And so you got motherfuckers spending $1,000 and shit just to have this advantage and that advantage on online play. And it's just it never ends. And they just sitting back like I'm not saying Rockstar as a whole is doing it, but whoever the decision makers are as far as okay, when are we gonna green light the next GTA 5? The next GTA. They claim they're working on it right now. I think that was a smokescreen of bullshit. I think they was lying. Personally, that's my personal opinion. I don't have any proof, no facts, no articles, no nothing. My personal opinion is they was lying about it. That's all I'm saying. So anywho, gonna end the stream on that. You guys have a nice Easter. And remember, people, when you play people online, don't be a poor sport. Accept the L as it comes. Later.